Heyo, what's up, guys? This is Richard again for another edition of Learning with Rich. And again, I'm so very happy to be with you for this another edition. So, what I'm going to teach you is I'm going to teach you how to create an electrical circuit. So, in this exercise, I'm going to create an electrical circuit by placing lighting fixtures, and then I'm going to assign them to an electrical circuit. And then after that, I'm going to edit the circuits in the panel. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to open now the exercise for that. So creating electrical circuits exercise. So again, if you don't have any exercise file that you can work on, you can just drop me a message and then I will gladly to share these files to you. Or you can also use the Autodesk sample project file. Actually, this one that I'm opening is an Autodesk sample file. You know, the common building that they usually use for their presentation. So it's the same model. Okay, so right now the file is being upgraded to 2017 because my model here is the architectural model is in 2013. Okay, so it's now converting to 2017. Okay, all right, hang on. All right. Okay, so in this exercise, so you are completing or I am completing the lighting layout for a conference center, for example. And then I need to create an electrical lighting circuit in one of the rooms of the conference center, which is this portion here. Okay, so I'm going to begin the exercise by placing the lighting fixture and switches. Okay, so let's get started. So I'm going to place the light fixtures and switches, and then after that, you can also observe the space lighting calculations. So I have a topic on how to create a space, so you can go ahead and check out that video. Then after that, I'm going to create also an electrical circuit, and then I'm going to tag the lighting fixtures, and then I'll try to edit the circuits on the panel. Okay. Okay, so let's get started. So what I'm going to do first, I'm just going to zoom in here. Okay, and then from the Systems tab, okay, so from the electrical panel, so I'm going to select here the lighting fixture. So this is the same lighting fixture that I'm going to place here. Okay, actually I can just simply select this, right click, and then use create similar. So I'll be creating the same type. But another way, of course, you can just go to your lighting fixture tool, and then from the properties, so let's say I'm going to use this type, this M plane recessed lighting fixture, 600 by 1200 277. Okay. All right. And then I want you to notice also that currently we are on the third floor ceiling plan because the lighting fixture that we are going to use is a ceiling hosted. Okay. And then you notice my pointer here. It says no, you cannot place it at the moment. Why? Because the placement here is placed on vertical face. So that's why I'm going to change that to place on face. Okay, so that I'll be able to place my lighting fixture on the face of my ceiling. So I select place on face. There you go. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to press the space bar before I place it. Okay, remember you can press space bar to rotate your family. Okay, so I'm just going to snap here, click, and then I'm going to select modify. Okay, if your thin lines is turned off, so you may want to, if your thin lines is turned on, so you may want to turn it off if you want to see the line weights of your lighting fixture. Thin lines is this one, because if this is turned on, so according to the definition, it will displace all the lines on screen as a single width. So you'll not be able to see the line weight of your family, you see? Okay, so whenever I turn it on, so it looks like this. So I'm going to turn it off. Okay, so I can see clearly my lighting fixture. Then I'm going to copy this to the right side, additional 2 copies with a distance of, let's say 2,400. So I'm going to select my lighting fixture, and then I'm going to select copy. Okay, and then from the options bar, I'm going to check here constrain and multiple. Since I'm going to copy it multiple times, then I'm going to pick somewhere here for my base point, move to the right, and then I just type 2,400. And move again to the right side, and then I type 2,400. There you go. Okay, so I select here modify to terminate the tool. Okay, then after that, like the lighting fixtures here in this room, I'm going to copy these 3 lighting fixtures below, 2 more rows. Okay, so I'm going to select these 3 lighting fixture, and then I'm going to select here copy. Oh, by the way, before that, let me just show you the effect of placing your lighting fixture inside the room whose space is already created. Okay, so I'm going to select the space here. So this is the space. Okay, and then check out the properties here. There you go. Right? Okay, yeah. As you can see, the average estimated illumination here updates whenever I place here my lighting fixture. Okay, you notice that the average estimated illumination value is this one. Okay, based on the light fixtures that I just added. So right now it's 243.31 LX. So as you can see, if I'm going to add more lighting fixtures, it will update. Okay, so I'm going to pick here 2,400, enter. Okay, and then below again 2,400. Then after that, I select here modify again to terminate. There you go. Okay, so if I'm going to select again the space, as you can see, it now updates. So another information that is very useful in designing your electrical system. Okay, so it updates. So going back, so after I place the lighting fixtures, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to insert my switch. Okay, of course, we need a switch to turn on the lighting fixtures. But to do that, logically, we need to go to the floor plan because currently we are at the ceiling plan, so we don't want to place our lighting switches to our ceiling plan. So we want to place it on our floor plan. So I'm going to select here the 3rd floor lighting fixture. So I just open that. Okay. Then I'm going to select here from the systems device. So from here, you click the drop down arrow and then you go to the lighting here. You click that and then just to check the properties. Okay, so I'm just going to make sure the 3-way lighting switches is selected. And then our lighting switch here is wall hosted. So that's why place on vertical face is the correct option that we're going to use to place our lighting fixture. So I'm going to place it somewhere here. Note that you can also change here the elevation. Okay, so I place one here and then I place one here. Okay, then I select here the modify again to terminate the tool. So next, so after that, what I'm going to do next is I'm going to create an electrical circuit. Okay, so I'm going to create an electrical circuit. So to do that, I'm going to select one of the lighting fixture that I have placed. Okay, and then from the modify lighting fixtures contextual tab, you can see here there's a create systems panel. And then we have here 2 options in which we can create our system. It can be switch system or power circuit, which is what we are going to use. If you are not going to place your switch here, your switches, you will only see the power. Okay? So if you place your switch, you can see there your switch tool. Okay? This is the tool that we can use to create a switch system, but this is what I'm going to use to create a power circuit. So I select this. So let's say these lighting fixtures, I'm going to connect that to my lighting panel here. Okay, so to do that, I'm going to select power circuit. Okay, and then I'm going to select here edit circuit. So the reason why I'm going to select edit circuit, it's because I want to add the other 8 lighting fixtures to my system or to my circuit, and select also the panel in which the lighting fixture will be connected. So I select edit circuit. Okay, so add to circuit is already selected here by default. So all I have to do is to select these lighting fixtures. Okay, so as you can see, I have here 9 elements. Okay, and then check out what will happen here after I add the panel. So currently the panel here is blank. So if I select here the panel, click this one, and then I click the panel, boom. So it automates now. So I now have here the panel and then the calculations of Revit. Okay, then after that, I'm going to select here finish editing circuit. So I select this. There you go. So that's how you create your electrical circuit. So if you move your pointer over one of the lighting fixtures, so I'm just going to move. I'm not going to pick. Just hover it over the electrical fixture or the lighting fixture, and then you press tab. Do not hold the tab. You just need to press it once. Okay, and then I'm going to click that. So you see, this is now the circuit. Okay, that points to my lighting panel 3. Okay, so I can also open my system browser here by right-clicking browsers, system browser. Okay, and I'm just going to place it here on the side. All right. So from the electrical, so if I'm going to move this drop-down arrow, okay, so you can see here the systems that is already created in your project. Okay, so you see, these are the system. Okay, so this is my system 11. The circuit number here is 11. So this is the circuit 11. So if I'm going to click one of the lighting fixture, okay, so you can see here the circuit number is 11. So that's why it's here. So if I'm going to expand this, so you can see here all the lighting fixtures that is included to the system under this panel. Okay. So your system browser is very useful because from here you'll be able to see all the elements that is already included to a system or assigned to a system, and those lighting fixtures or other elements that is not yet included to your system. So you can also find it here. So unassigned, and these are the assigned elements. All right. Okay, very useful this one. Okay, so another thing that we can work on. Okay, so let me just place a tag here. So I'm just going to select the tag tool, the tag by category. So I just click this. Okay, I don't want the leader line, so I just uncheck the leader here, and then I can just pick this to place the tag. So take note that you can also customize your tag. Okay, you can create the family of tag. This is just the default setting of my tag. Okay, then after that, I just select here modify. Okay, so after placing the tag, so the next thing that you can also do after you create the circuit, okay, you can also edit the circuits of the panel or on the panel. Like we have assigned this lighting fixture to our lighting panel. So I'm going to select the lighting panel here. Okay, you can click that. And then after that, from the create panel schedules, so I'm going to select here default setting. Okay, so we're going to generate a panel schedule for the selected panel using the default template. So I just use the default template. There you go. So this is now the panel. So I'll just close this one. Okay, so this is now the panel. And then notice that circuit 11 is listed with the load lighting classroom 5307. Okay, so this is our LP3. Okay, so lighting. This is our circuit. Lighting classroom 5307. Okay, notice that the loads for ABC buses. So these are the buses. So and then these are the total loads, total amps of the panel, and then one great tool that you can use here to adjust your circuit is to use your rebalance loads tool. So it rebalances the loads on the panel schedule. So check out this one. So after I click this, boom, okay, you notice it adjusts. Okay, the values here adjust. Notice that the loads are adjusted to minimize the voltage difference across the buses. Okay, how great is that? Okay, so that's how you use the Revit for your electrical circuit design. So that's all for this exercise. So hope you learned something from this one. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, suggestions, you can just drop me an email or you put your comments on the section below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So hope you learned from this exercise. So until then, take care.